little bit of a monthly checkup maintenance on the 66 Mustang Fastback. Alright, first thing to start up. Hope everybody's doing well. First, we're going to check the filter. I got a K&N filter in here. It's a 13 or 14 inch, I keep forgetting. So we're going to check that. I'm sure it's fine. We're just going to open this sucker. I got a couple gaps in here. Let's see. Let's take this off. Alright. Oiled up. Not bad. Alright, cool. We'll put that back. Alright, let's put that back. That's a quick one. It's a quick solve. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put it back on. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, cool. So, alternator, I got a, what's that called? Tough Stuff. I got a Tough Stuff one wire alternator about a few months ago. Good purchase actually. It made the car start up easier, better. Alright. So let's check the voltage on the battery. Alright, let's check the voltage of the battery and see how the voltage of the battery is. So you use a ohmmeter, put it on 20 volts, max. And let's check it says what it says. Batteries frequently new. Red goes positive, black goes negative. We're at 12.4. So we gotta charge this sucker. Okay, so that we gotta charge. Alright. 12.4 is not good. It's been sitting for about 2 weeks, it hasn't been driven. So we gotta charge that. Alright, we'll do that. It's manual transmission, so there is no transmission to check. So that's good. We need to check the engine oil. Alright, so engine oil. Alrighty. What I do is I just use a paper towel. Alright. Initial one you take out, you wipe, put the dipstick in. Check again. Oil is good. Oil is good. It's a bit dirty, but it's fine. We can go check again. One more time. Oil is good. A little bit of oil. Of course, we spilled it on the alternator. So let's wipe that off before it smells like crap. Alright, now we need to check radiator. I got this radiator 10 years ago. Probably more than that, probably 12 years ago. Copper radiator, Pep Boys. The thing I had to do was instead of a 15 PSI radiator cap, I had to go to 18. So that helped. 15 was not cutting it, so I got an 18. Coolant is good, pretty good. Nothing in the reservoir, that's good. Alright, I gotta change the breather. Let me know in the comments, should I get another one like this or should I get a cap one? Yeah, what I also need to do is I gotta clean the engine bay. Gotta get a nice steamer and just steam the hell out of this thing. That way the paint doesn't come off. All those strong degreasers, because there's no grease under it, it's all just dust and dirt for the years. Maybe a nice steamer, or get a filtered water, cover all the electronic components, whatever this has, and just spray it. That could help. I don't know. We'll see. See what else. Cool inspection. So what I did a couple of months ago, I bought a 40,000 volt flamethrower. So we've gotten stronger on this. Changed the wires, got better spark plugs. That helped a lot when it came to a little bit of more response. Changed the voltage regulator. Voltage. 701? I don't know what it's called. Regular 701. Did that. The hoses are good. Might have to change the battery. This is 2 years old now, but we'll see. yeah. So I might. Yeah, I'm gonna change the filter. I'm gonna change the fuel filter in a couple of months. The belts are brand new. I had to find something not made in China, and nothing is made in USA. So these are made in India. I don't know. There's tariff garbage. Is doing that shit, but whatever. Uh, if you have a classic car, tell me what oil you run. I'm thinking of right now. I'm running straight 30. I'm thinking of going 530. That way, it's it's better in the cold start, and I also have 30 weight. Excuse me. Yeah, so I might do that. I might go 530. Some people go 540, but I might go 530, and let's see what I could do. 12 viewers. Thank you guys. Hope everything's good. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll read them and I'll answer them. But yeah, and then all the bolts have been tightened on the valve, on the what do you call it? The valve covers that have been done. During COVID, 5 years ago, I was bored, so I went in. Quick story. I started tightening the valve cover bolt. Stripped one, but it was sticking out a little bit like that, so I didn't have to bore anything out. Took some needle nose vice grips and took them right out. Put a new one in. Got lucky like there's no tomorrow. Never touched it again. I was like, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, cool. Yeah, and then 2 years ago, I put this export brace on. Putting this export brace, it all depends on the car. Some people struggle, takes 2 hours, or it could take 15 minutes. You got to put a couple straight screwdrivers in and nudge it in. Mine took 15 minutes because this car is very straight. Excuse me. No accidents whatsoever, right? The car is straight. It just no rust, no nothing. It's been fully restored. We did most of it. It's when did we do it? 2015. So we're going on 10 years now, 11 years of restored now. So yeah. Hey, cool name. What up, brother? That's a cool name. I like that. Yeah, so what are you guys all doing on a Friday? While I drink my tea. What oil brand do you guys use? I use anything on sale. Every time I get a comment on any of the cars that I own, or anybody on those group chats, they always say, what oil should I use? What oil should I use? I'm like, brother, if you're changing your oil every 5,000 miles, use anything to the correct grade of your car. So if you have a car that uses 0W20, use 0W20, but get anything on sale. The oil from Kirkland, from Costco, is the same exact shit that it is Mobil 1 or Pennzoil. Now, if you're going longer, you're going to push it and everything, yeah, I would go Amsoil, Pennzoil, that's pretty much it. Project Farm, YouTube channel, Project Farm. That guy did a whole Sweet 16 or Sweet 32 or 64 or whatever the tournament. Amsoil was number 1, Pennzoil was number 2. But if you're gonna go, first of all, if you're changing your oil every 10,000 miles, you got an issue. Do not be changing the oil every 10,000 miles. I don't give a shit what the manufacturer says. Do not change your oil every 10,000 miles. Between 5,000 and 7,500. All right? Easy saying. Oil is cheap, engines are expensive. All right? So change it every 5,000. If you have a hybrid car, you can change it at 7,500 because the engine doesn't get used as much. So you can push it a couple more thousand miles. If you have a car like this, I don't believe in that rule where they say, oh, change it every 6 months. It gets contaminated by the air. You know what? My dad's a mechanic. My dad's been an auto technician and a fabricator for, 40 plus, almost 50 years, 50 plus years. I've been around cars all my life. That contamination is just a bullshit way to buy more oil. I change this oil on my Mustang every 2 years, but I only drive it maybe 1,000 to 2,000 miles in 2 years. And the oil is fine. I've never had an issue or nothing like that. So They say, oh, it's sitting down, it's sitting, you're all getting contaminated. Listen, you know what? It's not that bad. Now, if you live by the beach and you got the salt water in the air, that's a different story. I live in Nevada. Okay, I live in Vegas. Like it's dry as hell here. Now it all depends on what you do. You know, I change this every 2 years. I put whatever oil. Right now, I'm putting the Dello. I think it's the Dello Straight 30 is in here. But I think next oil change, which is probably, I would say spring, I'm gonna go 530, and I'm gonna get whatever's on sale. Now the oil filter, different story. Oil filter, you want to go good oil filter. I use, what am I using here? The Ford Motorcraft oil filter. Okay, so I've gone Wicks, I've gone Motorcraft. Oil filter is way more important than the brand of oil you're using. All right, oil filter. Remember, pay $2, $3, $3, $4 more for oil filter than you would the oil, because you're gonna change it every 5,000 miles anyway. Especially on your regular car, your daily driver. Change it every 5,000. Get a good oil filter. It doesn't have to be manufacturer. I would say stick with Wicks. Mobile One's fine. Fram is whatever. SuperTech from Walmart's alright. STP's whatever. I would say Wicks, Mobile One, AC Delco's alright. If you got a Ford, get a Ford Motorcraft. I think that's a good one. What else is there? There's a couple other ones I don't recall right now by name. I like the K&N. It's got the little wrench on top. That's easy to take off. The only thing I like about the Fram, which I don't understand why other companies don't copy that. I mean, if I was a company, I would copy it. I don't give a shit. Just make it a little bit thicker. They have that black resin at the bottom for a grip. That's a very good idea. I think every manufacturer should copy it. And if Fram sues you, just make the grip thicker or make it half-half. I don't know why they do that. But when it's all slippery, like I know Motorcraft, the one I'm looking at right now, has ridges on the end. You get a good grip when you're pulling it. But yeah, I think that's kind of one of the hardest parts about changing oil is the oil filter. It depends on where the manufacturer put that thing. The Mustang's easy. My Honda Ridgeline's easy. The Lexus is a little bit hard. We have a ES300. The wrench that I have wouldn't fit perfectly, but it came off, so that wasn't bad. The Ridgeline's pretty good, but the oil, as soon as you take it off, it goes all over the lower control arm. So now you got a lower control arm covered with oil you got to clean. But two out of three of my cars, our family cars, I don't jack up the car. I don't jack up the Ridgeline, and I don't jack up the Mustang. I just go right underneath. It's pretty high enough. The Lexus, no, you gotta jack it up. It's freaking annoying. It's got that cover with 4 10mm bolts you gotta take off. Hybrid. But anyway, all right. See you on the next video. We see you guys later. I might be grilling tonight, so I might do another live. But thank you for all the support. You guys doing awesome, helping me out. I'm hoping to get to 4,000 viewed hours by end of the year so I can start getting monetized by YouTube. So if you can play this video in the background, like, share, subscribe, make a comment, hopefully a nice one. If you make a mean one, whatever, sarcastic, funny, I like it all. I am pretty engaging, so I'll talk to you guys. All right, guys. Guys, have a good one, and we'll talk later. Bye.